Okay, so let's just talk about Gervonta. Gervonta got the first round knockout, right?
And Gervonta did what he needed to do. If he went out there and carried this dude for a couple of rounds, he's going to lose respect because this guy didn't belong in the ring with him. He was a 122-pound fighter who just moved up to 126 like 3 weeks ago, and then he moves up to 130 to fight Gervonta. And I heard people saying on Twitter, oh, Gervonta is going to carry him for a couple of rounds just to get the work. And I thought if he did that, that was the wrong answer. By going in and starching this dude, he made that statement like, hey, you may not have seen me in a minute, but I'm still here, and I'm this guy that can come in like a wrecking ball and just take care of people. And he went in and did the right thing, because if he would have let Hugo Ruiz stick around longer than a round or two, I would have started creating some doubt, and it would have opened a door for these trolls and these little haters to start talking their shit. You know what I mean? And Gervonta, he just shut that door. He shut that shit up, and he was like, you know what, this guy don't belong in the ring with me. And at the end of the night, what statement did he make? The statement he kind of made was, Abner Matas is lucky he wasn't in the ring with me tonight.
Exactly. And that's the statement you got. But this is the third week everybody talks about trolls, man. What's going on? Is there a lot of trolls out there?
I don't know. I don't even pay
Come on,
attention
there's
to them.
boxing.
Yeah, boxing is like, this is the trolls' haven right here.
Yeah, going to the Gervonta Davis thing, I mean, yeah, Ruiz this was his third fight in like 80 days, and he was coming up in weight. So yeah, he had to, like Baker says, I mean, if he wouldn't have knocked him out on the, like he did, people were going to be criticizing him, right? Like even now they're criticizing him. Like he hasn't faced anybody real. How is he going to do against a real fighter? It's like, come on, man. I mean, I like Gervonta. Maybe he hasn't faced the elite opponents, but I think he's the real deal. I mean, do you think he's the real deal?
I do think he's
do you
the real
consider him an elite fighter?
I mean, the way he handled Pedraza's a real guy. And if you don't think Pedraza's a real guy, you need to reevaluate your ability to evaluate talent in boxing. Pedraza's the real deal.
Pedraza beat Ray and went 12 rounds with Loma, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
And even still, just seeing Pedraza fight and the things that he can do in the ring, he wasn't able to do them against Davis because of what Davis can do. He's a real guy. And he's going to be good, and he's going to pose a lot of problems for people. And people think like, oh, well, he's short. That is one of his strengths because he uses his height, his small height, in order to put some fucking power and leverage on those punches.
And he's living up to his name. He is built like a tank.
Yeah.
That's what everybody's saying. Tank's legit, man. Actually, we're getting
Jose Alonso.
And I'm going to tell you something. Tank has that amateur pedigree too, guys. He was very heavy in the amateur process. So, I mean, I give him props. I think Tank is the real deal.
Yeah, but he's muscular. That's why he's weighing what he's weighing. Because a guy his height should be at, what, 22, 26? You know what I mean? But at 26 at best, but he's really muscular.
And even though Ruiz was overmatched, it's not like Tank went in there and just threw punches like, crazy. He
accurate.
Yeah, he went downstairs, he went upstairs. When Ruiz landed a right, he made sure he backed up a little bit. I mean, so far what I'm seeing, I mean, this kid's a real deal, man.